So in this video today, I'm going to show you how to play Valarie by Amy Winehouse. Now, if you're a beginner pianist, this is really good for you. This song will be good for you, I should say, because there's not too many chords fundamentally. There's actually only about 5. So you're going to be in quite safe hands. But also, if you're more advanced or more in at the kind of intermediate level, this is going to be good for you as well, this video, because I'm going to show you some other nuances that you can employ in addition to just playing the fundamental chords. I'm going to show you how to broaden things out harmonically. So you're going to make sure you do watch to the end of the video to get all the tips and tricks that I've got to show you that I think will really help you in terms of your piano playing, whatever level that you're at. So we're going to be in the key of E flat. Fundamentally, this is the major scale. So for the verse, we're going to be looking at verse 1. So it goes like this. Da, 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 da. So we have the first degree, E flat major. Then we move to chord 2. Da, 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 da. And again. Simple as that. So we have E flat major, moving to F minor. So we have chord 1, first degree of the major scale, and then chord 2. Now for the pre-chorus, it moves to chord 4, so A flat major. Alright, then we're moving to G minor. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at the 4th degree. 1, 2, 3, 4. So chord 4, going down to chord 3. So G minor. So you have A flat major, G minor. Repeat. Repeat. When you come on over, start making a phone. And then it's actually the words are out of me actually. Start making a fool out of me. So then we move into B flat major for the last chord to take us to the chorus. So for the pre-chorus one more time. Right here. So fundamentally, thus far, we've had 1 chord, the 2nd chord, 4th chord for the pre-chorus, down to 3, and then we have B flat. So 5 chords, that's literally it. Now for the chorus, it couldn't really get any much simpler than this. It goes back to the same chords from the verse. Why don't you come on over, Valarie? And then Valarie, and then back. And then that's literally it. Now for the chorus, there is a bit more nuance I want to show you. There's this kind of iconic line that's played. I'm going to put the E flat chord on my left hand, and it's going to be like this. And then so let's look at what's happening there. So we have an E flat major chord. On the right hand, we're still playing the first 2 notes from that major chord. We're going up using the E flat major scale in thirds. So this is the foundation. Then we're going up a third to the G, and we're going like this. So we're just essentially outlining that E flat major chord with like a passing, 2 passing notes in between. This being the passing. Yeah. So why don't you come on over, Valarie? Right here. And then likewise for the F. So the fingering I'm doing on my right hand, I'm doing my thumb on the E flat, I'm doing my 3rd finger on the G. Then for the F, I'm playing my 2nd finger and my 4th finger. And then for the G, I'm playing my 3rd finger and my little finger. So slowly it'll be like this. Thumb, 3rd, 2nd, 4th, 3rd, and 5th. That's what I'm doing. Which repeats, and then for the F minor, same fingering, so thumb and 3rd, 2nd and 4th, 3rd and 5th, same movement. So for the chorus it will be repeated. There it is. Alright, so let's recap from the top then. So for the verse, E flat, 1, 2, 3. Well, sometimes I go out. E flat major moving to F minor. E flat. Okay, we're moving to A flat now for the pre-chorus. G minor. A flat. B flat major. So why don't you come on over, Valarie? Repeat that again. There it is. So let's create a bit more interest here. So that's like your foundation. That's fine. How about in a context, for example, where you're playing the melody and the chords as well? So say you're doing a performance. So how would you approach that, or how would I approach that? Well, I'll do something like this. So I'll play it through and then I'll show you what I'm doing. So let's look at that then for the verse. So I know the melody, and this is really important to know, to be able to practice once you know the song. So once you're able to kind of work out what the melody notes are, I'm including the melody notes, but I'm actually inverting some of the chords. So rather than just playing in root position, I'm actually playing in first position, first inversion for chord 1. Okay, I know I need my E flat on the top. And you kind of have to kind of do some experimentation to kind of work out what works. But in this case, that first inversion works well. Once again, second inversion of that F minor works. Sorry, first inversion of F minor works very well at this point as well. Yeah, so. And on my left hand, I'm adding in, so I'm thinking kind of more so in terms of the minor seventh approach. Yeah, I'm just adding in a note just for some, extra taste. And then we go back. That's fine. Keep that in first inversion. Then what about for the pre-chorus? Okay, so I'm thinking we're going to do A flat major as normal root position. Okay, so at this point, we'd kind of be thinking about second inversion in terms of the G minor, because this is the melody note at the top. So you could go something like that. So with the right hand, I'm going, I'm descending in terms of my chord, yeah, and then okay, so I'm thinking root position, and then so that would be fine. And as you can see, I'm going through a process, and this is something that you will do as you kind of work things through to find what works in terms of the right hand inversion that will work in terms of playing the melody. So let's do the pre-chorus one more time. So and then going high. So for that B flat, you can keep that in pretty much root position and in the G, and then come on over, Valarie. It gets simpler here, and then yeah. So I'll probably leave this the second round of the whole. Yeah, just do it the first time. So why don't you come on over, and then something like that. Yeah. So I'm just going to flow with this one. So I'm going to give you the verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus, and you can kind of see how I do this in practice. There we go. Pre-chorus. Let me just show you two things that I was thinking about. Let me just look at how I ended. If you notice that I included a final chord. So rather than just finishing on the F minor, I actually did a sus chord. So I know fundamentally that 5-1 in terms of a chord progression is going to be one of the strongest relationships you're going to have. Now I know that the verse starts on E flat major, so it kind of makes sense in my mind, especially in this context where I'm just kind of just flowing, just playing a song, enjoying the song, to come, to add a bit more nuance and to come back around to that chord 1 for the verse. So right here with a sus chord in the 5. I could have done 5, to be fair. I could have gone, but I like the sus approach. It's just a bit warmer, playing this suspended feel. So my right hand, or my left hand, I've got the 5th degree, and my right hand I'm going down a tone. Yeah, I'm playing a major of that, so it'd be A flat major with the B flat. That's my sus chord. That's a nice approach to do. You could even do that in the verse. Right here. Subtle way it works, and then you're back again. So rather than just playing on the F minor, you can get in that B flat sus beforehand to come back around to the E flat. That idea of playing 5-1, that's really special. So take that, utilize it to your advantage. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.